Hello and welcome to my new survival series, which is mostly, well, I wouldn't say single player because it's on my own multiplayer server, but it's mostly I who play on the server, so basically single player. And I think I wanted to start with showing you around the base where I've gotten so far. I didn't really plan to start recording, so already come a long way, but here's a spider spawner and a skeleton spawner. I can start the spider spawner by flicking this lever, and if you're watching Hermitcraft, you might see a similarity with the knight over there. There's probably not so safe to go out there, but it's the same seed as Hermitcraft 7 uses. And I'm at the same location as Iskall is at the Iskall 85 with his starter base over here. And this is basically what I've done like in the start. So I just created a simple village breeder, which I don't really use anymore. So I have an idea to relocate that down below and not make it automatically because it just keeps breeding and breeding. I don't really need that. I need the carrots though, so that's why I've kept it up. And here's a simple wood farm because I used a lot of wood in my building, so super simple, which I built up like, well, first or second day that I played, just to make it a lot easier to get all the wood. And you can say my entire base is underground, so this is basically where I started. This was automatically sorted before, now it isn't, because I have another sortage system in that location. So everything gets sorted into except lapis lazuli ore and diamond ore, but those get sorted into shulker boxes, which are then delivered into this block. So first, let's just go through the entire base and just like a simple tour and my plans for what I want to do next, and probably some nether stuff as well, because this, if you haven't noticed, I'm using the netherite tools and armors, so I'm already playing in the Snapshot versions. Yeah, let's just start right over here, I guess. So I've already mentioned this. So this was one of the first things I did, a villager, or at least part of it. It wasn't this long before. So I got all the important books over here. All my redstone is from these guys. Also all my glass are from these guys. Here I just get some extra emeralds and my carrots. This guy, actually, I buy all my item frames. I don't want a cow farm or any other farm. But I'll probably get rid of this guy once I start farming gold in the end, because you can get leather from bartering with the piglins. That's the way. And then I worked, let's not look to the right. So I created this simple pumpkin and melon farm. And here's my sugarcane farm. Very simple design. I get more sugarcane than I can use, so they are composted for now. Here's a simple brewing stand set up, so if I take out 3 brewing, it will brew up it as well. And here's a simple. Everything is simple. Here's a nether wart farm. So I just take my hoe, which I've enchanted with Fortune 3, just be in the minecart, look up here, and I have a script that clicks left and right all the time. So it replants the nether warts. Usually, or before, I had just a short section, maybe to here, and just planted the nether warts manually, because I didn't need that many nether warts before. But now I do need them because I use red nether bricks in my build. And here's the latest addition. It's my super smelter, which isn't finished yet. You can see there's a lot of leaves missing from the walls over here. It's more finished over here, but I've just spammed out the leaves for now, so probably come back and fix this when I have enough leaves. And that's actually one thing I want to do next, is a leaf farm. So here we can go into the whole thing. This is on slabs, or bottom slabs, so it's all spawn proof. But yeah, this is my original design. So here I have, should I really go through all of these? But yeah, these minecart hoppers will unload from a shulker box that will be placed over there, and just go round and round. And I also have the fuel, which is coal. So whenever the system starts, this one will go one round, and then for whenever a minecart hopper goes over this, it will actually trigger this line over here and send the minecart chest with coal out again. And here's everything will also be put into a shulker box. So you input the things you want to smelt into a shulker box. You also have to input an output shulker box, which is placed over here, and then it's broken whenever it doesn't get more items filled into it, or when it's full. And yeah, I really like it. This is based off on Beast shulker box loader, but yeah, I changed it a lot, really. So the idea came from Beast. Probably more accurate to say than it's shulker box loader. So that's it for this section. Then we go here. So in the end, I have some bees, bee farms. But I breed them up in the overworld, because I noticed that whenever I breed them, the young bees are actually glitched from on the roof. So if they fly up in the roof and then they grow up as adults, they glitch through, and then they roam around in the near the void in the end. So I actually wanted to breed them up here, but I had the same problem here, of course, but they went up. So sometimes I went to the spectator account and would find a clump of like 15-20 bees just in one spot, because they wanted to go over there. And here we have, this is also not finished as you can see, but this is the shulker box sorter. So now we can actually see these lamps show if there's shulker boxes missing or if there's empty. So that means that we need to put more iron shulker boxes in. But I have a system here for, this is a design by Mango, and because I'm a bit lazy, I don't really fancy, or I don't find it fun to craft items into blocks. That's like the boring part. I created a script. So if I just stand on this block, aim over here, and press Alt F, I can make this on my own, and I can just continue to do it like this. And I actually find it quite fun to create these scripts. So yeah, this is like my way of playing the game, is introducing more programming into the game by creating scripts that removes all the boring parts of the game, or at least boring parts of mine. Usually I go through all of the boxes. The lever should be here, and now everything is jumbled, but yeah. So now if I press this button over here, this will be a better, you can see that it's not on anymore. So that means that the system has enough shulker boxes, and there's no one else that's on. So this lever over here actually turns it off for that item, and the way I've done that, let's see if I can jump over here, is you can see the pistons over here. So I've alternated with slime and honey blocks, and these push out some redstone block over these hoppers, meaning that they are locked. Oh, I accidentally fell down. I don't think there's an easy way to come down. So I haven't really finished this area as well for now. I don't know how I will fix the lighting, and if you noticed, I'm using soil. That's because I don't have soul speed enchant on me right now, but whenever I get into bartering, I will eventually get some soul speed enchantments. That's why I'm using soul speed, and I'll also mix in some soul sand. But I've added the walls. Haven't added the roof yet because I need to make a basalt generator, which I haven't done yet. I know I will do probably the Ilmango Ore works, but I've added some of the walls, not the wall over there. The walls for the outer layers are just simple, while the walls for the actual, like here, I will add some more walls, and they will be in this pattern, just a bit more texture to them than this. And here I've cleared out a lot of space. So this is where this is a tree farm for the wart or crimson trees. Where the hell did that come from? Probably from up there somewhere. And this actually needs some more fiddling on, or fiddling, because I noticed that it could break and explode everything, or not everything, but break the system. So I've redesigned it in Creative, but I haven't fixed it here because I haven't been here yet. And here you can actually switch to the crimson, so it moves out, or moves the block over here. It actually uses Ilmangos. Oh, a lot of things spawn. This, so it actually you get more fungus whenever you when you use the farm. But I mostly use warped and not crimson, so that's fine. And today I actually cleared out, or flattened this wall over here and the wall over there, just because I will be creating these kinds of walls here. I'll also create a roof, and I'll repopulate the jungle. I just found it a lot easier to use some of the TNT duping machines, like you see here and over here, by Racework, or Raceworks, I think. Then digging out just below the servers and then building the TNT machines over there. But yeah, this is... Oh, I didn't say what this section really was for. So this section is for all the new tree farms, concrete farm with a blast chamber. So I'll have a central blast chamber and such. And here is actually, so all the overflow of all the items that can be composted is sent over here and put into a composter, as you can hear. So I'll actually get some bone meal. I think they are packed over here and then sent to over here. And here are just regular bones, and I do have a script for regular bones as well that I can show you, because these are a bit different. So it just takes out one row, converts it into bone meal, and it didn't work fully. Too bad. Too bad. Maybe because I'm recording, so it's a bit laggy, or more laggy than before. Now I actually got white eye. That's not good. Well, let's fix that later and not now. But yeah, so that's it for this side. So let's hop on over to the nether side. So my nether portal is located over here, and I haven't done much in the nether because some piglings. Because I thought that it would I would have to reset the nether, or at least parts of the nether. This is the new biome as well, or one of the new biomes. And yeah, I actually did do with the skeleton farm, which is over here. And this is based on Nembron's design, which is also the same that Iskall used in Hermitcraft season... Don't want a crossbow. Season Season 6. Although he buttoned up everything around, I cleared out with a bunch of lava sweepers and some what do you call it? TNT duplicators. So this is basically the only thing I've done in the Nether, and well, let's head to the end, and that's should be the end as well of the tour, and then I can talk a bit more about my coming plans. So the end portal is not very... Oh, and it's break time if you heard that. But yeah, the end portal isn't located very well. Oh yeah, I did do with the rose farm, because I haven't been here for a while. So it seems like the Wither has destroyed a lot of things. Yeah. According to Ray, it shouldn't be able to destroy when you put in a fence post below it, but it looks like it has destroyed it. So I guess I'll have to fix that a bit later. But it was fully functioning. It uses the same design as Impulse uses on Hermitcroft 7. Although I did do it over here and not somewhere else. Out in the outer islands. And here's my bee farm. So I've been standing here AFKing, or standing there AFKing if I had turned on the farm. Getting some bees over here. And that's basically it. And I probably need to fix this farm then. Especially so that the Wither doesn't kill everything and destroy it even more. So my plans is actually to create a gold farm, a leaf farm. I need some leaves for decoration. Do pigling bartering as well. I need to get soul sand for sulfide lanterns and also flooring. I think that's it for this episode, at least. So this was just a quick tour. And see you in the next episode, where we will be working on something, at least. Don't really exactly know what we'll be working on. Probably something. Yeah, something. So have a good day and see you next time. Let's see if I can shoot some rockets, and I can. Bye.